This is the most mysterious book in the world. It's written in a language that no one can read, and some people believe it's a real spell book from another realm of existence. Are you brave enough to find out why? Let's go. There have been many attempts to decipher the strange text within this book, but all have failed. Scholars estimate that the book was written between the 15th and 17th centuries. But what language is it written in? Well, that's the crazy part. It isn't written in any known language. All the words are made up and there are no known translations. If you flip through the pages, you will see that there are no repeated patterns or phrases. Every word seems to be a unique combination of letters. So how do we know that it's not just a made-up language from this time period? Well, because it has illustrations. Take a look at these. Yeah, these drawings are really bizarre. As you can see, there are plants that we simply do not recognize. They look alien-like and otherworldly. Now keep looking. What else do you see? There are women in tubes. These women are doing rituals and holding these weird objects. There are also men in there too. They seem to be performing some kind of ritualistic dance. So who would go through the trouble of creating an entire language just for this book? Well, the answer may shock you. This book is called the Voynich Manuscript after the man who purchased it in 1912, Wilfrid Voynich. He bought it from a rare books dealer in Italy, but it had originally come from the Jesuit college in Krakow, Poland. The person who gave it to the dealer was a former professor at the college. He said he got it from his father, who was a librarian at the college for over 50 years, but he never mentioned the book to anyone. It's believed that the book may have been used as a teaching aid for students of alchemy. Alchemy is the study of the transformation of matter. It was practiced by many of the greatest minds throughout history, including Isaac Newton. Alchemists would try to turn lead into gold, but they were also interested in the spiritual and philosophical meanings of their experiments. Could this book have been used as a textbook for these secret teachings? Well, it certainly looks like it could have been. The illustrations are very detailed and would have been useful for teaching purposes. But here's where things get really interesting. Some people believe that the book is not just a textbook, but a real spell book. They believe that it was used by alchemists to perform real magic. Okay, let's just take a step back for a second and think about that. If this book is a real spell book, then that means that there is real magic out there. And we've probably been studying it all wrong. For centuries, magic has been dismissed as a hoax and a scam. But what if there is more to it than meets the eye? What if we've just been ignorant to the truth? Keep in mind that during the time this book was created, alchemy was a respected profession. Chemists today owe much of their knowledge to the alchemists of the past. They developed many of the tools and techniques that chemists use today, so it's not unreasonable to think that they may have also dabbled in magic. In fact, there is evidence to suggest that alchemy and magic were closely related in the early days. The word alchemy actually comes from the Greek word for secret, hence the term alchemy. So could this book be a real spell book from another realm? It's certainly possible. There is no evidence to prove or disprove this theory. But if you ask me, I think there may be more to this book than meets the eye. I'm going to leave that there. You decide what you think this book really is and why it's written in a language that no one can understand. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to leave a big thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.